Hello there, everyone. Happy Wednesday afternoon to each and every one of you. I'm King 5 Meteorologist Adam Claibon, here to go over the forecast over the next few days to tell you about how today is the nicest day. There's a lot of sunshine that's out there, and it's going to be one of the warmest days, too, before we do start to cool down later into the week with a system arriving here later into the night, bringing rain and the possibility of some wet snowflakes mixing in with some of that rain, even here in the lowlands with some heavier snow expected for the mountains. But yeah, the sunshine, it is out. It's going to be a really nice Wednesday, as you're seeing right there at T-Mobile Park, the clear skies, and also, of course, the baseball park, where we are now down to 8 days. I don't know if you can pick it out right there, but it's 8 days away from opening day. Tacoma, clear blue skies there, very clean and crisp looking too. Temperature is going to be, again, comfortable, right around that 60-degree mark for highs here as we go into the afternoon hours. And you can see Bellingham, not a whole lot really different there either, as we're seeing a lot of the clear skies and the milder temperatures too to go along with that. Now Wishkah, you'll notice at the very end of this time-lapse video, a few clouds beginning to pop up. That's our next system starting to bring in some moisture into the atmosphere, and those clouds will build as we head into the night. Rain chances too eventually coming in, some tonight, a lot more on the way for tomorrow. Now farther south again, the rain still holding on to areas across California. That system has been pummeling them with heavy rain, flooding. We're talking about even some severe weather with tornadoes and severe thunderstorm warnings being issued. And we're going to see that continue to stay down into those parts. And that system doesn't really throw up any moisture our way, but there's another one coming in from pretty much the same direction, which will be a little more direct at us this time around. So that one that you see in the Gulf of Alaska will be heading our way as we head into the night and for your Thursday. And as that starts to move closer to us, expect those clouds to come on in throughout the night and eventually more rain to come, and yes, mountain snow too. As you can see, winter storm watch is already out ahead of this system starting at 11 a.m. Thursday, lasting through 5 p.m. on Friday. Elevations above 2,500 feet could see anywhere between 1 to 2 feet of snow, and this system is going to produce snow across Snoqualmie Pass and Stevens Pass. We don't have any advisories out as of right now, but I think where we're expecting the heaviest snow to be is across the South Cascades and those higher elevations as we go farther south across the state. So as this comes together later this evening, you'll start to notice a few showers popping up into more of our foothill communities and maybe across Camino and Whidbey Island, and that will remain a very small chance even through the nighttime hours, but start to pick up by early tomorrow morning. Here we are at 8 o'clock, and you can start to see a lot more widespread rain out along the coast, and also noticing some of that across parts of South Sound for your morning commutes. That spreads northward throughout the day, and it will be a pretty soggy day for Thursday. And we'll still keep some showers around even into Thursday night too, as that moisture will start to head farther to the east, but the colder air will start to lock into place. And it's at that time too that you're starting to see right here areas into more of the foothill communities above maybe 1,000, 1,500 feet, noticing some of that snow mixing in from time to time. Now that will be with our convergence zone band, and that might help to maybe even produce a little more snow up around Stevens Pass than what we're expecting around Snoqualmie Pass. But White Pass, definitely more in line of seeing the heavier snow with this as the system moves on through. But you can tell the colder air is going to be around even on into Friday, because then we start to notice more of those spotty areas of maybe some snow again mixing in around some of the land areas. No accumulations expected with any of this at all, but still just comes to show you how chilly it's expected to get here as we head on into the end of the work week. And then we go into Friday night, 9 p.m. Skies still cloudy, but a lot of the rain beginning to taper on off, and we'll see the very last bit of that still around into your early Saturday morning, but more of a clearing trend and a drying trend throughout the day on Saturday. And I think overall the weekend looking pretty decent. Now rainfall here through early Friday morning, we're talking about 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/3 of an inch, and a few spots with areas out there along the coast picking up more, up to maybe an inch of rain early on into the day there. And then you can see what that means also for the snow amounts. White Pass again expected to get a bit more, and then we'll see up around Stevens Pass where that convergence zone sets up, because that could also produce some more snow up into some of the higher elevations there as we go across the Cascades. But as far as our winter storm watches, they are generally across the southern part of the state and for the higher terrain down there. So your forecasted lows, you can see how those numbers start to drop back down into the 30s. So a chillier air mass is arriving and going to stick around for a while, because normally we should be in the lower 40s for those lows, and we're going to see a lot more 30s than not. Friday all the way through next Monday, and highs will start to fall back down into the low 50s and probably even see some 40s too. Today though, sunny skies, some 60s kind of here and there like in Linden and in Arlington, 56 in Marysville. We'll see more of the 60s farther south for Redmond, around Seattle, Renton up to 61, Bremerton 62 degrees with mostly sunny skies and more of the clouds late into the day, but generally just sunny here across South Sound too, with highs in the upper 50s to low 60s. And then here's your 7-day forecast. Again, not a huge concern when it comes to any of that snow potential here in the lowlands for early Friday morning or either into your early Saturday morning. I think we'll just see generally, yes, a few flakes mixing in with the rain, and that'll be just about it. But we do have a little bit of instability in the atmosphere, so for Friday you could notice a rumble of thunder or two to go along with that. Mostly just plain old rain for the day tomorrow, kind of breezy too to go along with that, with highs only in the 40s. We dry out for a lot of the weekend. Those few chances of showers will be more hit or miss in nature. And then Monday and Tuesday, starting to warm back up for us by that time as we get highs back into the mid and upper 50s with partly sunny skies and, yeah, staying dry as we head on into that time. But, yeah, make sure to have the coats ready, again, for the end of the week. Going to be kind of a soggy Thursday ahead, but we got all the sunshine today to try to make up for it. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll talk to you later.